Hello everyone, this is Susan Mwonge, your girl team leader Mompreneurs Uganda. Thank you so much for liking and engaging and asking questions and learning from the platforms, maybe Facebook, maybe WhatsApp. Thank you so much for coming, the Mompreneurs. We hope you're learning and we hope we continue to grow our businesses together. Today we are going to talk about being investor ready. That's part of my stories, but yeah, I feel like if I can notify you guys how you can at least try to be investor ready so that you can get your business to grow. Our aim at Mompreneurs is that we want you to grow your business. Some of the ways you can grow your business is getting investors. Those investors can be individuals, they can be companies, they could be a bank. The bank is the commonest investor we have. But if you don't have these 7 things, it is even very hard for a bank to give you even the cheapest loan. So how do you be ready for an investor? Starting to tell you my story. One of the things is that getting an investor is purely luck. Like for me, I got a friend of mine who had come to Uganda and was ready to invest in businesses. It's not luck, I had prepared these things that I thought I was preparing for my own self. And then I went, met my friend. He was like my husband's friend or my friend's friend. And I met him and yeah, I met an investor through that. But what are those things that right now are helping me find investors? What are those things? Sometimes, of course, it can be completely out of luck. Sometimes your family and friends can be investors. But one of the formal ways you can is, one, you have to have a fully registered company. And if you're going to be a mompreneur and you're going to grow your business and you're going to make it generational, please consider registering it formally with the National Bureau. So you have to have a fully registered business, okay? And after having a fully registered business, you have a plan, have a business plan, have a company profile, things that talk about your idea. If I was not in your idea and you just told me, I'm Susan and I sell cosmetics, what is the big idea? Who is your customer? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Yeah, have a business plan, have a profile, so I can know more about you as a business by just reading in a 2-page, which is like the profile, or maybe 15 pages, which is like a business plan to detail what kind of business you're doing. Yeah, after that, have good books of accounts. Most of us were like, I have done this business, I think for like 5 years. Why would you have to just think? Have clear books of accounts that can clearly show where are you going. Yeah, like your books of accounts are like your cash book. I will be having another video about just what are the books of account: your cash book, your expenses book, your sales books, your salary books, your invoices. Have clear books of accounts so that if an investor wants to do what we call due diligence, he wants to really prove, you're telling the investor, I make 10 million a month. He wants to prove where are the sales, how do you spend the money. That is having clear books of account. It makes other people, even banks, they will ask you for these things to really prove you will be able to pay their money. Bank in terms of the loans. The other point is be compliant. Okay, now with the culture that Africans, we are corrupt, or a lot of businesses, people are corrupt, they're trying to dodge taxes. Don't steal the government, just be compliant. Pay your pay the income taxes, pay your VAT. Try to be compliant to the government. Don't do things that are not, like, don't do businesses that, yeah, like I'm transporting body parts of people. You know, try to be compliant. Just if you're trying to transport people to Dubai to help them get jobs, surely let those girls just get their jobs, and don't do things that break the law, so that you can get, because investors will do due diligence and they'll find you a partner in businesses that are breaking the law, and they will fear you as an individual. Be a good financial manager. What does it mean to be a good financial manager? Have clear ways you manage your finances. Have clear ways you manage your finances. Like the banking is, okay, I have a problem also because most of us are entrepreneurs, especially in Africa or the younger generation. We don't have a lot of funds. So you realize that what you earn is what you use. What you earn is what you use. So most times the earnings are spent immediately before they get to the bank. But it's a very good culture to do banking, because if you tell the investor I make 10 million a month, In the bank, there is nothing. How will you prove that? So try to have very good, well-disciplined financial behaviors. Bank, don't use company money in your personal things. Company money is company money. Your salary is your salary. Just have good financial behaviors. I will talk about the financial behaviors at one time. Be a person of character. And that's what investors invest in. Investors invest in the individual, not in the company. Because the company is being managed by other people. But you, the person they'll give the money, they'll base on how enthusiastic are you? How passionate are you about this idea? How ready are you ready to die to make sure this idea works? Because they also wouldn't want to drop their money somewhere they're not sure. How ready are you to return their money? They give you money to invest in your piggery business. You put the money in your designing business. Is that good character? They give you money to invest in your gardening business. You invest the money in your house. You use the money to build your house. Is that good character? Be a person of good character. What you speak is what you are. In that way, it will be easy for you to find investors. Continuously learn. That is the 7th point. Be a continuous learner. Because in this journey, in this investment journey, yeah, you might have to change business models, basing on how the person wants to invest their money. And for them, you might have 3 ways you make money, and someone says, for me, I'm going to invest in this way. So it means you might have to change the business model. So be a continuous learner. Join platforms like Mompreneurs Uganda, where you will learn. Yeah, join platforms where you will find investors. On Mompreneurs, we always post investment opportunities. Join platforms where you can easily find investors, and you will be investor ready. I hope this video helps you, and I hope you get investors. Please alert us in the platforms in case you get investors. I know a lot of mompreneurs have benefited from some of the investor programs like the Transformational Business Networks. There's Imuka. I know a lot of moms have benefited from the platforms they have found from the investor platforms. They have found maybe the mentorship platforms or the investors from our platform. So please join us. And if you're an investor, please join Mompreneurs so that we can see how to grow the moms together.